This is Ellis Starr with your Key Races and Bets podcast for Saturday, July 12th, 2025. This Key Races and Bets podcast is brought to you by Amwager.com, AMWAGER. Amwager.com is a great legal online wagering website for horse racing fans with great betting tools and perks and legal for most residents of most states and covering most tracks in North America as well as many around the world. Check it out, Amwager.com. You can also get the written version of this podcast, the Key Races and Bets blog, free at Amwager.com. Click on How to Bet on Ellis Starr's blog, but if you're not a member, look around, sign up, you'll be happy you did. We're going to start with the first of three consecutive races at Saratoga on a great day, ending with one of the stakes races. We're going to start with race 9, which is an allowance race, but a really good race. Race 9 at Saratoga, 5:03 Eastern, Saturday, July 12th. The top win contenders are Taraj and Then. Taraj is an exceptionally well-bred colt who cost more than $600,000 at an auction in Europe last year. He won one of four in Europe, finishing second or third in two others, excluding the 10th of 12 effort last June at Royal Ascot, in which he likely had an issue necessitating him coming to the U.S. He's been acclimating well for Hall of Fame trainer Bill Mott, gets the barn leading jockey in Junior Alvarado, and his third-place effort on grass in a Group 3 stakes off a 5-month layoff last May 2024 tells me all I need to know about how well he can run an allowance race here off the layoff, in which many have run at this. Non-winners have won other than maiden or claiming level multiple times without winning. Mott and Alvarado won with a similar European import in February at 12-1 and ran second with another recently. So it appears Taraj has a big class edge, enough to win in his U.S. debut. Then started his career with Mott in the spring of 2024, finishing third and fourth both in turf sprints, and returned in December in the career of his current trainer, Phil Antonacci, who doesn't have a lot of horses, does very well with those he does have. He has a record of 5 for 26 this year. Alvarado was up for all 5 of the horses' races, but rides Taraj for Mott, and is replaced admirably by Red Ortiz Jr., no problems at all, who has ridden for Antonacci just 4 times in the past couple of years, 2 wins and 1 second in those 4 races. When last seen, then was finishing fast from 11th of 12 to get third on the wire at this level, and with a slight improvement, can run well enough to win, especially if Taraj doesn't fire as expected in his U.S. debut. In race 9 Saratoga, 5:03 Eastern, Taraj should be considered for a win bet at 2-1. And then at 3-1, I'd happily bet both if they're above those odds. And if they both have higher than those minimum odds, we can gain the best mathematical edge possible by using a Dutching tool to prorate our wagers. There's a free Dutching tool at Amwager.com where all you have to do is select the total you want to wager on and then select 2 horses. All the work is done for you, and that's just one of many tools for the bettor at Amwager. For the exactas, we're going to play Taraj and then overall. And then we're going to play doubles and pick 3s. The doubles race 9-10, pick 3, 9, 10, 11 in race 9. Taraj and then in race 10, Scotland and Illuminaire. And in race 11, Be Your Best, Lady Claypool, and She Feels Pretty. Moving on to race 10, 5:36 Eastern, another very good allowance race. On Saturday, July 12th, the win contenders are Scotland and Illuminaire. The exact contenders are Concrete Glory, General Partner, Little Nye, 24 Mamba, and Runnin' Son of a Gun. This is a 7-furlong classified allowance race with a low-level stakes purse of $120,000. Many of these have running stakes. Scotland gets slight preference as he won an identical race last July 2025, July 26th, so 2 weeks short of a year from now, at this level and distance here at Saratoga. Junior Alvarado is in the saddle as he is today. Scotland followed up with a big second in the Vosburg Stakes, then ran poorly, rebounded, and won the $250,000 Cherokee Mile at Churchill Downs in December, also a one-turn race. That one-turn mile, similar to this 7-furlong trip, Alvarado was aboard as well. Scotland is 2 for 3 at Saratoga, only worse than second 1 in 5 races at the trip, and should fire a big shot fresh, as well as get some pace to set up his late kick. Illuminaire is 3 for 5 in his career, 3 for 3 when not running in stakes. He's won fresh 13 months ago in his debut at Saratoga at the distance, followed up 1 month later with another strong win at the distance. 2 races later, when in the next allowance condition, he won impressively after a stakes try, then another stakes try. He fired to win fresh. It had been working well. He's 2 for 3. He's 3 for 3 in maiden or allowance races, so he fits perfectly here. As for Concrete Glory, General Partner, Little Nye, 24 Mamba, and Running Son of a Gun, they all have a shot. Wouldn't argue with anybody who wanted to play them in exactas as well as on pick 3 and double tickets, especially Concrete Glory, who has enough early speed to clear the field. He's won 15 races. His last one came in January at this distance with Iradities Jr. in the saddle, same as today. In race 10, Saratoga, 5:36 Eastern. On Saturday, July 12th, Scotland, Luminaire both should be considered at 9 to 5 or more. If both are above 9 to 5, I'll happily bet both. Use the Dutching tool at Amwager to get a mathematical edge. For the exacta, I want to play Scotland and Luminaire over. Scotland, Luminaire, Concrete Glory, General Partner, Little Nye, 24 Mamba, and Runnin', Son of a Gun. I wouldn't argue if you wanted to play the reverse that exacta as well, putting Scotland Luminaire in second with the other 5 in first, and that way if Scotland and Luminaire run first and second, we win the bet twice. For doubles, just in case Tarajan then didn't win the pick 3 for doubles, we would play a double of Scotland and Luminaire in race 10. Be your best, Lady Claypool. She feels pretty in race 11. Moving on to race 11, the Diana Stakes, post time 6:14 Eastern, Saturday, July 12th. Wing contenders, be your best, Lady Claypool. She feels pretty. All 6 can win this race, no doubt. This is an exceptional group, but Be Your Best gets slight preference. She's one of 2 millionairesses in the field, having earned $1 million to date, winning 6 of 20, all on turf. She Feels Pretty leads the field with $1.7 million earned, winning 7 of 10, all on turf. The rest of the field also have rock-solid records, 18 wins in 55 races, and an average of $533,000 each earned on grass. But despite all that talent, Be Your Best appears to have as much probability of winning as She Feels Pretty, and is likely, very likely, to go off at higher odds, so she gets top billing. Although showing losses in her last 2 races on the Saratoga Grass Course, Be Your Best won both the first and second starts of her career on the grass at Saratoga, including the P.G. Johnson Stakes 3 years ago. She didn't win again until last November, 2 races after changing barns to Saffie Joseph Jr. After winning the Long Island Stakes and Swanee River Stakes in succession with 107 and 105 Echo Bay speed figures, Be Your Best won the Pegasus World Cup Filly and Mare Turf Invitational in January with the new best 108 figure. Following 3 months off, she ran poorly in the Jenny Wiley at Keeneland, but then rebounded in a big way, leading from start to finish in the Grade 1 game we ship it to California at the same mile and 8th Diana with Iradities Jr. in the saddle as today. No other horse in the field has shown any interest in being in front early, so the same tactics which led to victory in the game league can be used in this race, making it at least a bit difficult for any of the other 5, who all have strong kicks, to go by Be Your Best in the late stages. Now it's Lady Claypool. She's going to be the longest shot in the field, and if things goes her way, she can rally into second for a nice exact path and possibly post the upset, just as she did 2 races back, winning the Grade 3 Santa Ana Stakes at 11 to 1. The Santa Ana was her 3rd straight winning effort. Then 2 months later in the game league, Be Your Best coasted along on an easy lead, uncontested, while Lady Claypool sat 6th of 7 for the first 3/4 of a mile, but accelerated exceptionally in the final stages, making up 3 lengths on the leader, running the last 8 in 11.4 seconds. She still had to settle for second in that race, but earned a career best 105 figure. Trainer Richard Baltus is based in California. He does not ship his horses to New York that often, but he did so last month, winning the Grade 1 Jaipur Stakes with A.G. Bullet, and he wouldn't be bringing Lady Claypool to New York if she did not have a strong shot to earn a share and perhaps post the upset. She Feels Pretty, going to be the favorite. She's won 7 of 10, including the New York Stakes last month on John Velasquez, who's been in the saddle for 6 of her 7 wins, including her last 4 in graded stakes. This year, She Feels Pretty won the Modesty in May, following 4 months off before the New York, and she's likely to run as well or better. This is her 3rd start off a layoff. She earned 110 and 11 figures in those 2 races, a career best 113, winning the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes last October, and a 110 in her final race of 2024, winning the American Oaks. Although those 4 efforts and their figures are top rate, they're not that superior to the 110 Be Your Best earned in the Game League, which is also a Grade 1 race, and the 109 Choicewa and Excellent Truth earned in first and second in the Jenny Wiley. She Feels Pretty can run the last 8 at 11.6, which is about the same as 11.4 Lady Claypool ran on the Game League. And as such, She Feels Pretty has every right to win, but is no standout. All the rest have a good shot in this race. In the Diana, race 11 at Saratoga, 6:14 Eastern, Saturday, the 12th of July. First, Be Your Best, a win bet, 8 to 5 or more. Going to be a great low odds overlay win bet. Lady Claypool could be a second win bet, 6 to 1 or more. I think she'll be more than 10 to 1. And considering Lady Claypool is likely to post a much higher odds than Be Your Best, and considering we want to bet less on her to win than Be Your Best, we don't have to do any kind of math ourselves. The Dutch Eagle at AmWager lets us prorate our wagers for the best edge possible. And that's the way to play these two horses to win in the Diana. In the Exactas, won a box, Be Your Best and She Feels Pretty, and then won a box, Be Your Best, She Feels Pretty, and Lady Claypool. Don't forget, you can get the written version of all this analysis, the key races and bets blog, totally free at amwager.com. Go to amwager.com, AMWAGER. Click on How to Bet and Ella Star's blog. While you're there, if you're not a member, look around, sign up. You'll be happy you did. I'll be betting there all weekend. I hope you will as well. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.